is 13 Eyewitness News at 6.
Check him out. He's truly one lucky dog. Toby is a yellow lab mix. He's about 6 months old. He is here in Houston and here in our studios after making a long trip from Iraq. His journey from there to here includes a heartwarming gesture by troops stationed near the Al-Assad Air Base. We are joined by Toby and Charlotte Liberta, who is the founder and president of Red Collar Rescue. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
And tell me, how did he start or get his start with the soldiers?
Well, Toby was picked up. I work with a guy named Tom Saldana at PM Realty Group, and Tom was called to active duty in February of '09. And earlier this year, he sent me an email that he and his unit were out on patrol, and while they rescued this little puppy. He was only about 8 weeks old then, and they rescued him and took him back to the base, and they've been raising him ever since.
But that base is closing, right?
The base is closing in July, which means Toby would be left behind with nowhere to go, because in Iraq, animals are not loving family pets like they are here.
And that is where you came in. He called you and said, help.
He did. He called me and said, help. Everyone knows that my passion is the animals. I actually run a rescue group called Red Collar Rescue. And so I did some research. I found a group in Washington, D.C. called Operation Baghdad Pups. And they have done this before for some of the soldiers. So Red Collar Rescue partnered with Operation Baghdad Pups. Red Collar Rescue raised the money, and Operation Baghdad Pups did the logistics of getting him flown over here. He actually went from Al-Assad to Baghdad International Airport, to Kuwait, to Amsterdam, and to Washington, D.C., and finally to Houston.
I know, really quite a trip. Why was it so important, really, to bring him home?
Well, it's such a morale booster for the troops. Yes. When they have something like this that can give them a sense of home, something that reminds them of home and maybe their pets that they have while they're here. And no one can just bear the thought, after they raised him for almost 6 months, to have him left behind to a bad fate.
Charlotte Liberta of Red Collar Rescue, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And for bringing Toby with you.
Thank you.
So if you want to look at more pictures of Toby, he's so cute, right? Get to our website. It's abc13.com.
Even though there have been some positive